Dave Neilson, Fantasy Sports Giant, coming back to you with my fantasy preview for Week 3 Fantasy Football 2017 in a segment I like to call Ya Bench, Brotha. That's right, 5 guys that you should not put in your starting lineups this week. And we're going to start off with number 1, Jameis Winston, quarterback of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, going against that tough Minnesota Vikings defense. I think they're going to get a lot of pressure on Jameis, which is going to force him into some bad decisions. I don't think he's going to have time to find his deep threats in Mike Evans and Deshaun Jackson. So I do not like Jameis Winston this week. So obviously, he's benched, brother. Then we got running back LaShawn McCoy going against that tough run defense in the Denver Broncos. The Broncos will obviously focus on LaShawn McCoy and make Tyrod Taylor beat him, which he can't do. So LaShawn McCoy, obviously this hurts a lot of fantasy owners because I got him too, and I have to start him. But I think, unfortunately, it's a bad week for McCoy. So McCoy, you're benched, brother. Then we got running backs Tariq Cohen and Jordan Howard going against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Last week, Cohen did show up, had a decent flex type of game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Obviously, Jordan Howard battling a shoulder injury. That hurts a lot of fantasy owners right now because this guy was drafted late first, early second round in most fantasy leagues. But both these guys, tough matchup with the Steelers. I think they shut them down. Again, the Bears, no passing game. They'll focus on the running game. They'll shut them both down. So unfortunately, Cohen and Howard, if he plays, you're both benched, brothers. And then we got running back Marshawn Lynch going against the Washington Redskins. The Redskins have been pretty good against the run the first 2 weeks of the season. I think this becomes more of a shootout type of game with two quarterbacks who like to air it out. And I think they will in this game. And I think Marshawn Lynch is going to be non-existent here in this one against the Redskins. So, Marshawn Lynch, your bench, brother. And then we got wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins going against the New England Patriots. I don't like this matchup for any of the Texans, really, against the New England Patriots. I think this is going to be a tough one. So, DeAndre Hopkins, you're benched, brother. And then finally, the flim-flam man of the week. That's right, a guy that I just don't think is going to do anything at all. I'm going to call him the flim-flam man. Last week he did something. This week he won't. And that is wide receiver Dez Bryant. The Arizona Cardinals secondary will shut this guy down. So, Dez Bryant, you are my flim-flam man of the week. And you've heard it here first on Fantasy Sports Giant. Stay away from Winston, LaShawn McCoy, Tariq Cohen, Jordan Howard, Marshawn Lynch, DeAndre Hopkins, and Dez Bryant, the Flim Flam Man of the Week.